Hello children, welcome to AIMS India's online classes. Today, from mathematics subject, basic geometric ideas, topic we are going to discuss. So our today's concept is regarding a relation between radius and diameter and circumference and diameter of a circle. So we are going to study the relation between radius capital R, diameter capital D, circumference let it be capital C, and diameter D of a circle. So okay, for doing this, let's draw a number of circles and by measurement discover the following facts. So first, in A, in B, in C, we are drawing three types of circles. And from the three circles, we are going to measure the following facts. Suppose this is center of the circle is O, center of circle is O, center of circle is O. And the point on the circle is B. B is on the boundary of circle. A is in the interior part of the circle. B is on the boundary of the circle. E is in the exterior part of the circle. A is on the circle, on the boundary of circle. Q also on the boundary of circle. P also on the boundary of circle. Like this, we are having three circles. So, if from the first diagram, what we observe means the distance of OA is less than the distance of OB. The distance of OB means the line segment joining the center and interior point is always less than the radius. Center of the circle to the point on the circle, this distance is called radius. The line joining center and interior part of the circle is always less than the radius. So this fact we have observed from the first diagram. In second, B diagram, the line segment joining the center and the exterior point is greater than the radius, this part. So this is the radius, and the line joining the center and exterior point is greater than, OE distance is greater than radius, OB. OE distance is greater than OB. So this we have identified from figure B. This is diameter. Diameter means the line joining of 2 points on the circle passing through the center. This will be double than radius. So this PQ equal to double than radius. If radius is OA, double than radius, 2OA. Or radius OQ also can be called as radius. OP also can be called as radius. So diameter D equals to R plus R 2R. R plus R 2R. Or PQ equals to 2OA. We can write 2OA because OA is the radius. We can write 2OP because OP also radius. We can write 2OQ. OQ also radius. So the diameter is twice the radius. Next one. Few more definitions. Actually here circumference also is there. Circumference means this total length starting from P, taking one complete round, coming back to P is called circumference. That is C equals to, we have a formula called 2 pi R. 2 times pi R, where pi stands for 22/7. R stands for radius. Next we have a definition called secant. SECANT. A line which intersects or meets the circle at two distinct points is called a secant. Means any line, if you draw any line, if it touches the circle at two different points, like this, so like this, any line which is drawn through the circle, which intersect the circle at 2 points, is called secant of the circle. Is called secant of the circle. So here PQ is a line, because which can be extended both sides. Both sides we have arrow marks. PQ is a line which intersects the circle at point A and point B. So it is called as a secant. So PQ is a secant intersecting a circle at A and B. And only AB part, it is called chord. Joining any 2 points on the circle is called chord. Any line intersecting circle at 2 distinct points is called secant. So chord will be within the circle, but secant will be extended either that side or this side. Next we have one more definition called arc. Arc means a part or a continuous part of a circle is called as an arc. So arc is generally named by 3 points. Arc is generally named by 3 points. Out of the 3 points, 2 will be end points, and third point will be lying between them. Arc is denoted by this curve symbol, upper curve symbol. In the figure, ACB is an arc of circle with the center O. So from the circle, this part up to here, whatever part we have considered, so this part is considered as an arc. It's a part of circle. So normally it is having point A and here point B, where A and B are the end points of the arc, and one more point C which is lying in between the arc, in between A and B on the arc. So arc is represented by 3 points. ACB arc. If we represent it like AB, then it will be a straight line. So that's why arc is represented by 3 points, where 2 points will be the end points and third point will be in between the 2 points on the arc. Next we have semicircle. So here this AB line, children, it is the longest chord passing. It is the line touching 2 points on opposite ends of the circle and passing through the center. So it is considered as a longest chord. It can be named as a longest chord, or we can also call it as a diameter. Diameter, which divides the circle into 2 parts. First part, upper half, second part, lower half. Each part will be considered as a semicircle. Semicircle 1, semicircle 2. So a diameter divides circle into 2 equal parts, which are called semicircles. In the diagram, A, starting from A, going to C, coming back to B, then coming to O, then coming to A. This A, C, B, O, A, it represents one complete semicircle, one semicircle. This from downside, A, D, B, O, A. It is another semicircle with center O. For the circle and for the semicircle, center point will be the same, which is O. So, diameter divides circle into two parts, two semicircles. Excellent. Next, we have a definition called segment. We have a definition called segment. A carved AB of a circle divides the area enclosed by it in two parts, which are called segments. Diameter will divide the circle into two equal parts, which are called semicircles, but not diameter. Instead of diameter, if we take carved, it also divides circle into two parts, but which are not equal, which are unequal. So they are called segments. Out of these parts, one part will be bigger, one part will be smaller. Bigger part will be called as a major segment. Smaller part will be called as minor segment. Smaller part will be called as minor segment. Like this, if we draw a card divides circle divides the area enclosed by it into two parts, which are called segments, major segment, minor segment. Not only that, it also divides the circle into two arcs. So A, D, B, it can be considered as a minor arc. The upper part, if we take C here, so here minor arc is A, D, B. If we take the upper part, so this A, C, B will be considered as major arc. So it divides the circle into two arcs, or divides the circumference into two arcs, minor arc, major arc. So why it is called minor arc? Because it is less than semicircle. Why it is called major arc? Because it is greater than semicircle. So here children, the circumference of semicircle is, total circumference of circle is 2 pi r, where pi stands for 22 by 7. 2 into 22 by 7 into r, which is called circumference of circle. But circumference of semicircle is, out of 2 pi r, it is dividing into two parts, upper half, lower half. So what we will get? Pi r. This semicircle, this length is considered as pi r. Along with that, it is also having this length, which is diameter, r plus r, means pi r plus 2r. Pi r plus 2r, r we can take in common, or let me write here, pi r plus 2r. Pi r is this upper part, 2r is this diameter part. This is the circumference of semicircle. In both the terms, r is common, pi plus 2, or we can also write it as pi plus 2r. Pi plus 2r is the circumference of semicircle. So segment, major segment, minor segment. So next children, we have sector and quadrant. The part of circle enclosed by any two radii of a circle is called sector. Means, so this total, this is the circle, this is the circle. From this circle, this is the center point O. OA is radius, OB is radius. This OACB is the area enclosed by two radii, first radii, second radii. Means the part of circle enclosed by any two radii is called sector. The part of circle, this is the part of circle which is enclosed by two radii, and one arc. This is called sector. OACB is a sector. If the two radii OA and OB or OA and OD, if two radii are at right angles to each other, then this sector, this area of two radii which are at right angles to each other, then the area enclosed by this sector is called as a quadrant. So quadrant is also a sector, but in quadrant, radii are right angles to each other. So quadrant is 1/4. Suppose this is the circle. So this will be one quadrant. This will be one quadrant. This will be one second quadrant. This will be one third quadrant, fourth quadrant. Circle can be divided into four quadrants. So a quadrant means 1/4 of a circle. Or if you have a semicircle, semicircle can be made into two quadrants. Means 1/2 of a semicircle. Fourth part of circle, half part of semicircle. So AOD is a quadrant. Next one, we have another term called concentric circles. Means this is the center point. I have drawn a circle with less radius. With more radius, we can draw one more circle. With more radius, we can draw one more circle. With more radius, we can draw one more circle. Means with the same center point, with different radii, we can draw different circles. But all the circles are having the same center O. So they are called concentric circles. Concentric circles. Okay, children. So that's all for today, children. So we have learnt about relation between diameter and circumference. So let me explain the relation once again, children. Radius of circle, suppose it is R. Diameter of circle, suppose it is D. Circumference of circle, suppose it is C. Diameter of circle equal to 2 times of radius. Circumference of circle equal to 2 pi r, where pi is a constant which is 22/7 into r. Circumference. Now, circumference. Circumference of semicircle. Circumference of semicircle means 2 pi r. 2 pi r by 2 plus 2r. Because semicircle means half part of circle plus this diameter. So 2 cancel. We can write it as pi r plus 2r. Next, what is quadrant? 1/4 part of a circle whose radii are right angles to each other. Quadrant is also half part of semicircle. Okay, children. So the topic is finished, children. So in tomorrow's class, we will be learning some questions. So many previous Olympiad questions are there. In tomorrow's class, we will learn that questions. So please visit our website, children, www.aimstoday.in, for other information regarding online classes, quizzes, live worksheets, activities, English classes, coding classes. So thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for receiving latest updates. Thank you, children. Have a good day.